You've probably seen his work, but you may not know the person behind the masterpieces forever inked on some of the biggest celebrities in the world. His name, Mark Machado, but only to his family. To the rest of us, he's Mr. Cartoon.
Your friends give you a nickname and you try to do something with it and see where you can take it.
And he's taken it further than even he could have imagined. From airbrushing t-shirts at 12 years old to having his work featured during Milan's Fashion Week.
You know, when I was a youngster, I only wanted a 64 Impala, an apartment, a couple chips put aside.
Born and raised in LA, Mr. Cartoon began as a graffiti artist, then branched out to murals and album covers before conquering tattoos.
I thought I was going to be more of a muralist and graphic design type artist. But once I started getting tattoos, I fell in love with the environment and the whole idea of permanent ink.
And even though the list of celebrities he's tattooed is long, he's quick to respond when asked which one stands out.
Eminem's probably one of my favorites and a standout. He did a portrait of his daughter to dedicate to her.
Slim Shady's now famous tattoo put Mr. Cartoon's work in high demand. And while he remains a tattoo artist, he's now branched out into other areas.
As I got older, my evolution as an artist started to change. You go with the times, you go with the trends. Started to notice this whole movement called collaboration. And it's funny, you know, people have called me an entrepreneur, and I never really thought about what that meant. And now that I think about it, I've only had this job.
This legendary street artist is taking LA and his Chicano roots worldwide and is among the first non-athletes to work with Nike, completing a series of Air Force One designs that sell on the secondary market for nearly $2,000. And his list of collaborations is long. Dodgers, Pepsi, Turtle Wax, and even hair care products, just to name a few.
My father told me something when I was a youngster that stuck in my head, and that was, whatever I think about, I will be.
But even with all his success, Cartoon says there's more to be done.
I feel fortunate and grateful for everything that we've done up to this point, but I feel like we're just getting started.
So where does he get his drive?
One of the most important things my parents taught me was work ethic. You know, I think it's just built in Latinos, you know what I mean? We just push forward no matter what, and we're gonna get it done. No is not an answer. We'll figure it out.
Mr. Cartoon says he was lucky his parents understood and supported a career in the arts.
That's why we try to push our outreach. So just talking to youngsters, telling them they can be an artist. Maybe their old man ain't there to tell them. You know, we're not their father, but me and my friends have, for the last 25 years, gone into juvenile halls or high schools or, you know, at-risk youth.
And as for his measure of success, well, he's made it, finally earning that 64 Impala he once dreamed of, and so much more.
A cup of ink will change all that.
Kalina Estrinos, KCAL News.